Hello. This is Water Teachings. Welcome to my first video. Today I'm going to teach you about the importance of dietary habits. Well, I'm going to start with the point that dietary habits are important because first, nowadays, like if you even clicked on this video, you are going to know that the food you eat on a daily basis affects your body, every single cell of your body, every single hormone that shoots through your veins, every single neuron in your body. It affects all of the whole system, the whole organism. The food you put in is how is what person you are going to be, straight up. That's point number one. And let me start it with this. There are so many new age diets out there. The diet I want to get across to your mind is just trust your gut instinct. Trust your gut instinct. And by that I don't mean like if you feel like, oh, today, oh man, you waking up like, oh shit, man, let me get this chocolate cereal I bought yesterday because I was hungry as hell at the store yesterday. No, I want to tell you that is instinct. That's not a real instinct coming from your gut. That's just like it's like an addiction from your brain. Your brain is telling you to eat this sugar because it needs it. It needs it because it's addicted. It's addicted to the sugar, to this synthetic sugar food companies put in their food to make sure they're it's food can be like a drug. Let me tell you, food can be like a drug. Where when you hear that drug, you just put addiction making toxins in the drugs to make the customers more addicted to the drug, to make sure their customers don't just vanish. And that's a good it's not a good it's not a good plan for the customer, but it is a good plan for the money thirsty drug dealer that doesn't want to lose his customers, straight up. And these food companies don't run by the same plan, but they have a more complex plan. So that way the plan is more in the backfield of their productions, and it's well secured by the complex plan. And I'm not trying to knock these food companies. I'm just saying that be careful, because the mind is addicted to some type of foods like sodas with all the sugar. Like your mind might be addicted to coffee, cigarettes, alcohol. Sugar is a drug nowadays. When you give like little kids big amounts of sugar, they just run around like crazy or hyperactive. That's how you see that sugar is a drug. Even if you just leave out all that synthetic sugar of the foods or whatever for a couple weeks, you're going to notice it. Let me tell you, are going to notice it. Small changes in your diet can result in big changes on how you feel in every day. Just small in everyday life, just small changes. But you just gotta find out these changes for yourself. I can tell you, oh, this is the best stuff. This is the best diet to go right there. I'm just saying, eat what your gut tells you to eat, not what your mind tells you to eat, because it's addicted to it. That's the that's the hard part. You have to notice when these food cravings come from your mind or from your deep body instinct, which was grown over 150,000 years since there was the first Homo sapiens walking through this earth. 150,000 years, that shit evolved. So you gotta trust it. Your gut instinct, man. Why else would we be here? Because of our brains? No. Our instinct is way smarter than our brain, but that's another topic for another video. The second thing that I want to get across to you is that that you just stick to the basic when it comes to food. Stick to the basics, man. Don't make it complex, like, oh, I need this vitamins, these vitamins, that vitamin, this vitamin, that. Oh no, I eat like that. Oh no, you're gonna miss vitamin B12 when you eat on a vegan diet. Man, did you think our ancestors walking through the jungle eating what they could find had all the minerals, the vitamins filled fully? No, no. You should try to, because you got the opportunity, and the health of your body should be your first priority in life. Or maybe the first priority in life should be your healthy mind, or your healthy soul, if you want to call it like that. But yeah, just the basic point is eat the basics. And the basics are like mainly plants, here and there a little meat. Stay away from milk is what I can tell you, man. Milk products, here and there, they're okay if your instinct tells you to eat them, but because they got good calcium. But yeah, at the end of the day, also another point what I wanted to say is that try to stay away from gluten as much as you can. Not all the way, man. Don't stay away all the way from gluten, because you might get gluten intolerant. I've heard that, I've read that people get gluten intolerant by staying away from gluten, and before that they weren't even gluten intolerant. The thing about gluten is that wheat products and all of that, that's gluten for those people that don't really know what I'm talking about right now. And if you look back into human history, agriculture was created about like 12,000 years ago, and that's where the gluten intake of humans shot up into the sky like a rocket. Because before that, gluten was just a small part of the diet. They just ate gluten when they would see some plants, and I'm telling you, wheat plants, they don't grow often in these type of jungle type lands where humans lived at that time. Just through agriculture, gluten as well. When I put it like that, gluten got into evolutionary success right there. Evolutionary success. At the end, every organism want to secure the evolution of their future organisms, of their the genetic line, if I want to say it like that, but it's how to put it in some type of way in words, but it just is like that, man. Gluten just got into the diet of humans really about 12,000 years ago, and now, man, people eat like gluten in every damn meal, man. 50,000 years ago, human ancestors might eat gluten like once a month or something like that. Some might never eaten that. Yeah, that are the 3 points I wanted to get across to you to improve your dietary habits. Number one was make sure you know the importance of dietary habits because you are what you eat. You are the cells in your brain, the cells of your toes, the cells of your nose, the cells of your tongue, the cells of your whole body are made of the food you eat. Second point I want to get across, there's no perfect diet. Everybody is different like their fingerprint. So you gotta find your own diet that fits your body, that fits your body. Your mind is individually, and so your dietary habits should, because your body also is. There's no human being that had your genetics behind the screen yet on earth. You think about this, no one had the same genetics as you, the same construct plan of the body as you. No human being. That's why you can be special. The third point I wanted to get across, oh, that was powerful. The third point I want to get across is, yeah, try to stay away from gluten. And the big point behind that is eat like the ancestors did, because humans ate like this for 150,000 years, and the ancestors of humans, pre-human people ate like, why, man, these dietary habits that people have nowadays is like a different race, man, like a different race what they eat, man. Well, all right, yeah, what the teaching was, what the teachings was spitting knowledge. So yeah, leave a like, leave a comment of what you want to see next. So peace out and stay well and healthy.